Welcome to Karma Adventures! Today we are in an area in Seoul that breathes, lives and sees every single day K-pop. As you may know, K-pop is probably one of those music genres that has put South Korea in the map worldwide. And we are in a very special place that if you see it, you'll definitely know what it is.
And if you hear about it, because you're gonna hear Oppa Gangnam Style.
I think you gave it away. This statue represents the hands of Psy, which is that famous song that Carl was singing. Do the horse movement?
Oppa Gangnam Style.
So this is a horse dance. Yes. And they've also got like a YouTube video. We don't want to get too close for the copyright.
This is also a great place to come if you want to come watch people embarrass themselves. We just danced in front of there was like 20 people and we started just doing the Oppa Gangnam Style.
It looks quite empty right now. Before we tell you more about K-pop and we show you this district, this Starfield Coex Mall is one of the largest underground shopping malls in Asia. And in fact, we're going to see it, and we came here because it's got a very famous library. Probably one of the most gorgeous library in the world.
Is it inside this mall?
Yeah.
That's so cool. I've seen photos of that specific library and it just looks straight out of a movie like Harry Potter or something.
This shopping mall is so big that it's not only got a massive library, but it also has an aquarium. Now, we are not going to go and check out the aquarium because you do need to pay for it, and we're not going to spend time watching it. But if you come, it's an activity that you can do. Let's find it in the map. Here it is. Aquarium. What's the biggest animal you think they have there?
It can't be that big. It will be like, oh, sorry.
A whale?
It would be a whale or, no, sorry. Why did you say a whale? A shark? Well, you're going to have a whale inside a shopping mall.
Who knows?
That would be crazy.
But yeah, you can see this is a very nice high-end shopping mall where you can come and get very luxury brands.
Lots of food options as well. I spotted a bunch of Japanese restaurants, Vietnamese restaurants. I think in this mall you can try a bit of everything.
I don't want to waste my time, don't want to waste my mind.
I think we're getting close to it. Starting to see a bit of natural light coming through and a lot of books.
I'm ready to go low, go low.
This is amazing. I don't even think...
Such a beautiful library. I think what makes this library really unique is all the natural light coming through the ceiling. It's very open space, even 2 floors. So let's try and get a high point of view.
I don't hate you, but the way you just grip my heart, break my heart.
This place is incredible, and it's not only aesthetic and decoration, it's actual books. You can see here. I wonder how many books there are here. This is the type of fact that Caro knows. How many books are there here?
There's over 50,000 books and magazines, which...
I told you this is the kind of thing that Caro knows.
I just
Such
do
a
all
nerdy.
the research. Oh, the research right in here.
Definitely the views from up here are much better. I wonder if the fact that this is such a touristic library has taken away that main purpose of coming here to study.
I don't think you can study in here. It's not the quietest, like I wouldn't be able to concentrate in here, but I do see people studying and reading. It is a comfy place. But the interesting thing is that to get around the library, you need to go through different shops, which is quite interesting. I feel a bit awkward going inside, you know, I'm not gonna buy anything, I just wanna get to the other side.
That's what they want you to do, buy.
I'm not surprised we have to go through this shop. It's incredible. This is where people are actually studying.
I think this is a quiet section.
This is the quiet section. Not to sound like I'm complaining or anything, I thought it was going to be bigger, just because in the photos it looks like a massive, massive bookshelf. Don't get me wrong, it's 13 meters, which is really high. But when you get here, it's kind of like, oh, okay, it's not that big, but it's still very impressive.
If this is the first video that you see of us, the last time we visited Seoul, we did the more traditional district. So we got to see how the Japanese and the Korean culture mixed together. We got to even see traditional performances in a palace. It was beautiful. But today we are looking for a more lively, the energetic side of Seoul.
And modern as well, the modern side of Seoul.
And I've got big hopes because this district is called Gangnam District, which, remember at the beginning, the Hans, well, that song was based on this district and how it is materialistic, how the lifestyle is very luxurious.
Because this is one of the richest districts you will find in Korea.
And that leads to something very funny that I came across in the internet. In the Gangnam District, there's a group of fanatics that literally come out in groups to search for famous people, mainly K-pop artists. So I'm hoping that in today's experience, we come across a group or we come across someone famous. I mean,
We wouldn't know.
yeah, I was gonna say, it's not that we know any K-pop artists.
If we see a famous person, we would have no idea. But if in this video you guys spot somebody in the background of our video, do a pause, send us a screenshot on Instagram and be like, this is this person. It would be so cool.
If this was cheaper, we would do it. I think it's a mystery box kind of vending machine.
God, I
think so.
really want to do it.
It's 10k though, it's not that cheap. And I think in fact all of these vending machines are mystery boxes.
This one is only 5k to be fair, but you never know what you're gonna get. It could be really bad. Like, I don't believe I'm gonna get a laptop or a Dyson
Nintendo
hairdryer.
Switch.
Apple
Sony,
Watch?
yeah.
Yeah, you're joking. Yeah, I don't believe that for
There's only one way to
life
find
of
out
me.
though. No, I'm joking. This is how big the underground shopping mall is, and there's 2 levels to it. It's now time to leave the shopping mall. It's been beautiful. Highly recommend it if you come to South Korea and Seoul. If you want to spend a good afternoon with your family.
You can definitely spend a whole day in this mall because it's so big. It reminds me a lot of the malls in Malaysia, very high-end, luxurious, with a lot of options for dining and shopping. As soon as we left the mall, we almost missed this hidden gem. I don't know if it's a hidden gem or not, but it's absolutely beautiful. You can see this color behind me, and I'm a bit out of breath because there was a few steps which were a bit much for me. We've just discovered that you can also pay 50,000 won to put your wishes on one of these lanterns. And I think that's so beautiful and special. I would love to do that, but they're closed now, so we can't actually do it.
The place is loud, but yeah, you cut through the noise.
Starting to notice from the 2 places we visited that sand is very popular in like temples and certain places in South Korea, which we've never seen anywhere else. Please let us know in the comments if this is something very common in South Korea. We're very amazed by it. Although my trousers are not amazed by it because they're quite dirty now. I'm wearing white trousers today. It's not ideal.
Hold on, darling, don't let me down. Hope that you feel it too, just give me a sign. 'Cause I know it ain't over. You feel it too, right? So until next time.
I don't really know if you're supposed to throw the coin from those stones over there. I'm just scared you're not, so I'm gonna throw it from here.
Oh.
But yeah, so I wanna make a wish and a prayer to this lovely Buddha right here.
And if she makes it in the bowl, it's meant to be happening.
It's meant to come true. Dang, I mean, this ain't gonna come true now. Can I get a redo, please?
This is a really special moment because it's the first time that we visit a traditional Korean temple. And although we are not very religious, it's cool to see other traditions, other cultures, and admire them. I mean, at the end of the day, temples are a big thing in Korea. So the least that we can do is just go in and share it with you guys how beautiful it is. But it's worth mentioning that in this specific one, you can join a spiritual experience. What was it? To like
1 or 2 days to like experience the Buddhism religion.
like meditation.
Meditate. It's so beautiful. I wish we would have done something like that, but we're not, as Max said, the religious type of people, so don't feel like it would be appropriate to do so.
And I know this video started being about K-pop, but now we are taking ourselves to a place which is very special for K-pop artists. A bit creepy as well. The legends in the internet say that some people wait at specific coffee shops that famous people tend to go to see if they spot them, which, you know, it sounds extremely creepy and something that we don't recommend you doing if you're watching this, but
I got arrested as a stalker.
yeah. But I think it'll be a cool experience going to that area.
Wake up and lace up my sneakers, I'm always dressed to kill. Each time I speak, I'm at peak to bring me some extra ears. Feel it in my soul, in my sleep, I breathe till the winds get sealed. Don't go while the rest sit still.
I think from all the cars that we are seeing parked on the sidewalk, we can tell we are in a special area. It's not something that we get to see every day.
A very rich area, that's what you mean when you say special. They've got high-end coffee shops, high-end restaurants, and of course the high-end cars. I wish we had that Mercedes, that color specifically as well. That's the color we wanted.
Yes. We are waiting on a traffic light to cross the road, and we've got an umbrella, a sun umbrella. It's not the first time that we see this type of umbrellas on the street. I think in general, South Korea is a country where people don't really like the sun. You're gonna see all the time these elderly people with masks, hats, scarves, long sleeves, gloves, even though it's a very sunny weather.
But it's what you said in the last video. Max said South Korea just thinks of everything. They just think that it might be convenient to have an umbrella on the side of the road in case it's too hot and sunny. They're geniuses here. They're 2050.
Run a sweatshop and a pet shop, cause the dogs all here. Even in the dark, I appear. Shine through the fall for a lift. This a headlight to a deal. They freeze, none of y'all out here. Years I've been dedicated, no stairs, I done elevated. 2-4 with the hesitation. They faked, I went up and made it. Cody, this gon' make a statement on him and ain't no debating. I see no signs of defeat while I'm on this road to greatness.
There is some of the most expensive shops that we know of, at least.
We've got Burberry and then Celine.
Celine Dion.
This
What's
is jokes.
happening?
We've
What's-
got a red Porsche, a Maserati, is that? I can't really distinguish what car that is. Behind, we've got Dior, we've got Gucci.
Just wait until you see Louis Vuitton. I've spotted it from here and it looks like, I don't even know how to describe it.
It's that shop in the
A
corner.
transformer.
Nah, but this place is jokes. We feel like a black sheep here. So much money. Why are we here? We don't belong here.
Traveling on a budget, woo! Oh yeah, I think it's a McLaren. Yes, it's a McLaren, I got it right.
Gosh, that was sexy. And this is what we came to see, a bit more of the K-pop culture. And throughout this road, we are going to find
Human-sized
really
teddies.
big bears, and each bear represents either a group or a K-pop artist.
Famous pop icons. That's why it's called
K-
Gangnam Doll.
And this road is called K-Star Road, so it couldn't be any more K-pop vibes. So we've got this one. This is the first
Shout
one.
out to Block B, whoever you are. Our knowledge is. Oh, look here, K-Star Road. It's marked like the Hollywood street.
This one is a female group called Kara, and this is a Louis Vuitton shop. That's pure art. Monclisi next to it without any windows. What's this one?
Infinite.
Infinite.
Infinite and beyond.
We do apologize for the lack of knowledge, but I imagine that a lot of you, or many of you watching this video, will know what this is, and maybe if you see it in real life, you'll be slightly more excited and happier. But for us, it's just cool seeing, and at the same time, we are learning new music groups. I think that's the takeaway from today. All the expensive cars that we are seeing, all the new K-pop groups that we are learning from, and all the amazing architecture throughout this road.
Lost my mind. I wanna get off this ride. I wanna make it right.
BTS, but are they still together?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
It's
But
quite-
they are very famous regardless.
Yeah, worldwide as well. Now that we've touched on a very famous K-pop group, I think it starts to make sense, the song of Gangnam Style, the more we immerse ourselves into this district. So that song, which was famous worldwide, talks about the lavish lifestyle and all the expensive shops, the materialistic lifestyle that you get in this district. Walking through it in one afternoon,
We get to experience it IRL, in real life, in
Yeah.
case you don't know what that means.
but I think it's just a different lifestyle, really.
As to say this, passing by Chanel. What a shocker.
꽃길이야만 하냐고 떠나야만 하냐고
Uba, I think you know Max.
I do know, Max. Right here.
Surprise!
대답하기도 전에 아쉽지만 okay bye 나를 보내고도
This is the end of all the bears and the K-pop artists. I think this road has made me feel so much poorer than what we already are.
Just when you think you know what rich means, you see these things and you're like, wow, we are at the bottom of the food chain, may I say.
The pyramid, we are the ones building the pyramid.
Remember when Max was explaining about creepy people looking for famous people? We've come to the road where we can find lots of coffee shops where supposedly famous people might be shopping or eating at.
It'll be incredibly cool. I mean, the fact that I'm seeing an Aston Martin, it's giving me some hopes, you know? I mean,
Wait. This car was at Chanel and now they parked here. Like, this just makes sense that, you know, you go shopping and then once you're done, you just stop here for, you know, a quick break. And I promise you, I saw this car already three times.
that's exactly what we're doing. We went shopping to the pricey shops and now we're gonna have a coffee. No, this is just getting even better and better. Rolls-Royce.
A Rolls-Royce. Oh my God, why you didn't tell me my thing was so high? Like, I look like a freaking unicorn. Not me using the Rolls-Royce as my mirror.
Cheap mirror.
Hello? Yep. Okay, there's for you. They're telling you need to subscribe right now to this video. Okay, and drop a like as well. Yeah, thank you.
Carol is so smooth. And no, we are not in London. This is still South Korea. Such a beautiful street with very nice coffee shops. What caught our attention is this basketball hoop in the middle of the street, which we might check out. And that shop, what's going on?
This is so cool. It's like all robots. There's
Is this
a
a
robot
future?
here as well.
Is
It
this
ca-
where I can finally get a new brain and be smarter?
I'm gonna get a chip. Careful, oh my God. I'm gonna get a chip implanted in my head. Oh, it's cosmetics. Of course it's cosmetics. In case you don't know this, South Korea is known to have the best cosmetic treatments in the world, probably. If you need skincare, this is the place you want to come to.
I guess it's like going to Turkey just for a hair transplant. Louis Vuitton just goes always that extra mile. I think they have a very good skill and they know how to make people stop and take pictures and admire their buildings, which is obviously good marketing, but I think in a sense they do deserve it.
You don't even need it to be sakura season because those are not real sakura trees. I got up close and they are fake.
And obviously you've got the competition Supreme. It's a bit more boring, no?
Yeah.
Supreme, you need to work
Up
a
your
bit
game.
harder.
Up your game.
We had to make sure we stopped at a coffee shop to try some Korean coffee, Korean oolong tea.
Peach oolong tea.
By the way, the waitress brought me this heart and I was telling Carol, don't be jealous, I didn't say anything, I wasn't trying to flirt.
Yeah, I'll be asking some questions later. We'll be having a little chat.
Guys, although it has been an amazing day, we did not find any famous pop artists in this street.
Not that we know of, at least. We did walk by many people and some of them could have been famous. We just didn't know.
I think it's fair to mention that with all the cars that we've seen, this video is worth millions of pounds.
It is, but only if you drop a like and subscribe to this channel.
That's
Otherwise,
true.
it's worth nothing.
That's
It's
true.
worth absolutely nothing. In the next video, we're going to be seeing a completely different side of Seoul under a different light. Get it? Because we're going to be exploring Seoul's nightlife, and we've heard incredible things about this place at night.
But as always,
Stop waiting and start living!